Mary with Therapydia, and I'm here today to show you 3 of my favorite exercises for runners. These are going to help you build up core control, hip strength, and improve your balance and single leg standing to make you more stable and have better form when you're running and reduce injury risk. The first one we're going to do is a bird dog. This is Kelsey who's going to demonstrate for us. You start on your hands and knees. You want your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. You can put a ball or a dowel rod or something like that on your back to give you a little bit of feedback, because you should be able to do this exercise without losing the position of the ball on your back, okay? You want to make sure you have a little bit of a curve in your back, just a tiny one, and then engage your core really well. So you're going to pull your belly button into your spine. And then with that resting on your back, what you're going to do is try to extend opposite arm and leg nice and long and maintain a really good position at your back. You're going to hold out for a couple seconds and then bring it back in, and then you're going to alternate sides. So she's going to reach out and see the ball staying nice and still. It's moving just a little bit because this is a weaker side on her, so she's losing a little bit of control. But if you really concentrate on that core activation, keeping your belly button pulled in nice and tight, you should maintain good position of your pelvis. You want to really limit motion in your back as you reach your arm out and leg. Our next exercise is something really simple that you can incorporate into your day-to-day activity. You can do this while you're brushing your teeth, while you're standing at the counter doing dishes, at any point during the day at work. If you're standing making copies or doing anything, you can work on some single leg balancing, which is really important for stability and control when you're running. What you want to make sure you do is when you pick up one leg, so pick this leg up for me, Kelsey. She's going to get her balance. And then make sure that you're engaged really well on the stance hip. What you don't want is you don't just want to be hanging on your hip like that, because you're really not using any muscular control for that. So you want to keep your pelvis pretty level, keep this engaged here, nice tight core, and a soft bend in your knee to get a little bit of quad work with it too. You'll find that this is pretty challenging a lot of times, and if you incorporate it every day, a little bit at a time, you'll get much better at it. You can increase the challenge by putting something soft under your foot, like a pillow, a folded up yoga mat, a mat like we have here. That soft surface will make it a little bit more challenging and make you work a little harder for it. So just all you gotta do is stand about a minute or so, a few times on each leg every day, and you'll see much improvement. Now our next exercise is a marching bridge. This one's really good for hip stability and hip control. If this is too hard, you can start by just doing regular bridges where you're going to squeeze from your glutes and lift your hips up. Then you let it back down, or you can try just a standard single leg bridge with one foot down. This one I really like. It's a little bit of an advanced version, but it's a really good exercise to be able to work on hip control and stability. So I'm going to put this dowel rod right here on Kelsey's belly just to kind of demonstrate for you. So the key with this one is you're going to bridge up, okay? You're going to tuck your tailbone underneath you just a little bit to engage your lower abdominals. And then in this position, she's going to march her feet, just lifting it up a few inches off the floor, okay? And what we want, and this is just to show the plane of her pelvis, you want that to stay nice and level as you march. If she lost control on this one, what would happen is she would sort of rotate and maybe drop like that to the side. You don't want that to happen as much as possible. So you would just do about 12 to 15 repetitions on each side. You want to make sure you feel it in your glutes. Don't want any lower back pain or too much hamstring strain. If you're getting that, this might be a little bit too hard, and go back to those easier versions that we talked about, the standard bridge or a single leg bridge.